Today's video is very boring. All I did was just renovate the paths in this village, and even then I didn't get that much done. So instead of watching me do that, you get to watch me rank Clash Royale cards, so I hope that's exciting for you guys. Before I start ranking these, just know that this is like recorded as I did them, so if I make any mistakes, my words don't laugh at me. Starting with Valkyrie, this has to go, honestly, like, easy S tier. Like, honestly, one of the best cards. Same with Mini P.E.K.K.A. You unlock them at really early arenas, and they're just really good. Rascals, honestly, honestly D tier, because we have F tier and then the do not use tier. D tier just because the tank in them is not that good, and the archer guys are also just not that good. Zap, probably B. No, we'll go B tier because you can place it anywhere. So it's not like log, but it doesn't kill Goblin Barrel, which is honestly just not good. I feel like Elixir Collector is only good in like minor, or not minor, but Golem decks. Because Golem decks you need a lot of Elixir. I'm putting this in F tier because you don't really use it on its own. That's kind of how I'm ranking these. So then we got Mortar. Mortar, again, on its own, not that good. I think I'm gonna put that in D tier. I have no idea what this is. Can I just... I'm gonna skip this. Hog Rider, easy S tier. I don't even have to explain that one. Flying Machine is going with these cards. These cards are piling up to be like cards I would not use. Giant is going in B tier. It's good at the start of the game, but it's really not that good. It's got a lot of health, but its damage is just not the best. I'm gonna put Giant Skeleton up here too, just because its bomb is so powerful. Like, that's a 3,000 damage if you get it on tower. Mighty Miner, it's our first champion. This guy is fine if you play him right. He's gonna go in C tier. Right, I feel like he's just not that good on his own. Ice Golem, really just like the base, it's really good for like tanking, but really not. I'm gonna put him in... This is actually hard. I'm gonna put him in C tier because he's good with some cards, but he's not good with other ones, so I don't know. Next up we're skipping this one, so we have Phoenix. Phoenix is actually really good if you leave it unattended, so this is honestly also going to be a B tier. Archers are an A tier, right? Because their Evo is good. I've already said I'm not really doing them on Evo, but they're still a good card. You can split them, and they do a lot of damage. Next up, we have Bowler. Bowler is also an A tier card. He knocks back stuff. He's a good splasher. But yeah, I think another A tier is Wall Breakers. Right, they're easy to... Actually, no, we're gonna put it down to B tier just because they're easy to kill, but they do a lot of damage. All right, next up, Inferno Tower. Probably gonna go to B tier as well, just because how much damage it can stack up. Dark Goggins, honestly, S tier. I don't play them that much, but he's really good. Graveyard, honestly, this is gonna be an F tier for me. This is just honestly not a good card. I haven't played in a while, but it's never been good. You can always defend it really easily. Battle Ram is gonna go D tier, just cause like the Barbarians are actually good, so we'll put it in C tier. But still, overall, like, pretty easy to defend with just a cannon. Same with Piggy, is you can really just defend this really easily with a fireball or a cannon. Hunter, I'm putting in F tier. It's just not that good. Spear Goblins, I don't use them ever. I know people use them and they're not that bad. It's only good for like a log bait deck, but on their own, not good. So D tier. Same with Bomber. He's just not that good. His Evo is pretty decent, but you can kill him with arrows, I think. So honestly, D tier again. Alright, E-Drag. This is a hard one because it's a good card, but it's not like insanely good. It does reset like air stuff, or not reset, but it resets stuff in general. Like up against like an Inferno Tower, it would win, or Little Prince, or anything that charges up. So it's gonna go C tier. I feel like it's pretty like balanced in the middle. So Prince is S tier. So hard to play against, but he does like 1,000 damage. Clone is going in do not use. I don't think it's worth it to use clone. Alright, so Royal Giant is right next to Giant, but I'm gonna put him above in A tier just because he has that ranged attack and he has about the same amount of health, I think. Next up, Goblin Gang. This has gotta be a B tier. I think this has gotta be a B tier, because on its own it's fine, it actually does a decent amount of damage, but like really easy counterable. I think you could probably counter the Spear Goblins with the Zap, so. Night Witch, really just not that crazy. I'm gonna go like D tier. It's just not that good of a card. Lumberjack is gonna go B tier. He does have a decent amount of health. He's good with other cards, but on his own he's okay. Minion Horde, probably C tier. Again, you can defend this with just arrows or giant snowball or anything, and it will pretty easily counter it. Mega Knight, as much as it hurts me, I have to put it in S tier. I am a Mega Knight player, so never mind. Don't use Mirror. It's not that good. So we already did Ice Golem, so let's move these around. There we go. Giant Snowball, honestly, A tier. 2 Elixir, you could probably, I think you can fully defend a Goblin Barrel with this, so that's pretty good. Freeze, oh, I don't know. Good concept, but it's 4 Elixir and really just kind of mid, so I'm gonna go C tier. Royal Delivery. This is a difficult card to place. It's really hard to play, but when you play it right, it does like a lot of damage. So this has to be an easy A tier. Knight, S tier, counters Mega Knight if you play it right. So obviously, pretty good card. Then we got Royal. What is this card even called? Archer Queen. That's what it's called. Obviously, not a bad card. It goes with Piggies. I gotta put B tier. Because it does like a decent amount of damage, but it's just not that amazing. Next up, we have E-Giant. Again, not too easy to defend. You can't really just place an Inferno Tower, but if you stack anything more than like skeletons or it has something that has a lot of health, if you put it on this guy, he will die. So I'm gonna go C tier. Lava Hound, F tier. Just not that good. And whenever you pull a Lava Hound out of like a good thing, never happy. I've never been happy pulling a Lava Hound. Next up, normal minions. Ooh. Honestly, for 3 Elixir, I'm gonna go B tier. I would not mind playing them, but I don't think they're that good. Gob Drill, do not use. Honestly, the Evo is worse, I think. I think it makes it worse. Same with Barbarian Hut. Don't use it. It's just not that good. Graveyard, C tier. You could probably counter that pretty easily. Witch is going in S tier. This is probably one of my like most hated cards. I don't like this card, but it's still good. You can defend it pretty easily with like most cards, but you have to play them right, and I don't like how it has so much range. Skeletons, alright? Larry's, you know, this has got to go B tier. It's really good to cycle. On their own, definitely do not use. Just because I would say that, I'm going to put it down with Graveyard in C tier. E-Barbs, they have to go S tier. They're still very annoying. You're noticing these are all annoying cards up here, but it's fine. Expo is good, but you can defend it really easily. If you place a tank right in front of it, it can't get on tower, which is really nice. Barbarians are underrated. I will tell you, I've played Barbarians. I'm at 13,000 trophies around. I'll put a clip of me on screen. Barbarians and their Evo are both really good because people don't know how good they are. So yeah. Arrows, A tier. I feel like the log is just better. Log can't do air, but for the -1 elixir, its log is still better. Lightning, honestly, F tier. It's kind of like Rocket. They do a lot of damage, but if you don't play it right, then it's just not good. And you can kind of get predicted by it. Barbarian Barrel, it's kind of like an alternate to Log, so it's going to go A tier. Just because it spawns Barbarian, it just does less damage. Mother Witch, do not use. I don't, like, why would you ever use that card? Baby Dragon. This is a hard one. This is a splasher. I think we're going to go D tier here. Ice Wizard, probably C tier. Honestly, this D tier is getting bumped up to B tier. It actually has a decent amount of health now that I think about it. Royal Recruits. These guys don't have that much health. I'm gonna put them. No, D tier, because it's 7 elixir and they just don't have that much health. They're really easy to defend. Honestly, I'm putting Eagleum in F tier just because if you can defend this card super easily. It doesn't have that much health. Um, but yeah, like what it's just kind of like the same thing as Fisherman. Like you don't see actually you see people play Eagleum more. Fisherman don't use. It's just not good. We already did this guy, Lava Hound. Normal goblins are gonna go in D tier on their own. Really defendable by like almost all of the spells on here, I think. Next up, P.E.K.K.A is S tier. We're filling up S tier really quick, but all these cards are like very good. Like I would definitely play a deck with any of these, and I'd be happy. Cannon card don't use, not that good, especially with the update with it. Rockets going with lightning up here in F tier. Guards are A tier. Guards are not S tier. They're still good though. Dark Prince, B tier. He's not as good as his counterpart Prince. And for 4 elixir compared to the 5, like, even though he's a splasher and he's got a shield, Prince just mogs him by so much. Alright, next up, Goblin Barrel is S tier. Super nice win condition, 3 elixir, really cheap. Princess is gonna be A tier because even though you can defend it very easily, it's really hard to do that because you don't want to waste a spell. So if you add a lot of pressure with the princess, sorry, it'll just get so much damage on there. Sparky is going to go in C tier just because it can be countered by a zap or an E-Dragon or anything that can stop it from charging up, like fully countered by that. Executioner, honestly, D tier, just it's got that splash, but it's just not that good. Ice Spirit, S tier card. I can't even lie. We're gonna zoom out here so we can see more. Just because it's such a good cycle card and it's actually like awesome. Ewiz is gonna go B tier. It has a decent amount of health, but it's still not that good. We already have Mini P.E.K.K.A. This ranking has a lot of interesting cards on there that I have not played with. But next up, Monk. Like probably the most situational card in Clash Royale. For that, he's gonna go in D tier, just because you really need to be playing a guy with like a lot of spells in order to counter him, or in order to like use him well. Goblin Hut is going in Do Not Use, like maybe at the start. We'll put it in F tier just because you can use it in the lower arenas. Next up, Wizard. Probably another A tier card. You know, it's very good for 5 elixir though. Probably the reason it's not getting put in S tier. If it was 4 elixir, then it would get put up there. Goblin Cage, don't use unless you're using the Evo, and it's still just not that good. Same, a Bomb Tower, actually. Bomb Tower being a good splasher, I'm going to put it all the way up in C tier. Musketeer is an A tier. Like, it's good, it's just not that good. I think it'd be better if it was only 3 elixir. Next up, we have Rage. Rage is so bad on its own. But it's very good compared with other cards. It does a decent amount of damage on, like, those lower health troops, like it fully counters Skarmy or whatever, so we're gonna put it in C tier, just right in the middle because of that. Fireball, however, is gonna go in A tier because of how much damage it does, and it's only 4 elixir. It's like a mini rocket, but rocket is way too expensive, takes too long to get there. Fireball is like all of that, just way better. Now we got Miner. Miner, oh Miner. It's like 30 damage per hit. It has a decent amount of health. It's really good when compared with like other cards or with when used with other cards. For that, it's going in D tier, just because it can't do that much on its own. Next up, we have Mega Minion, I think is what it's called. I don't use this card. It's a do not use card just because it's like an air mini P.E.K.K.A, except way worse. By like a lot. Poison is a 4 elixir card. It actually does a decent amount of damage. It's a big spell, so I'm gonna put it right with a Miner in D tier. 3 Musketeers, don't use them. They're 9 elixir, like the most expensive card in the game, and they're not worth it. Next up we have the Bandit. Bandit is not that bad. I think it's definitely an underrated card. For that, we're gonna put it in B tier. Next up, Skeleton Dragons, don't use them. They're just not that good. Any other air defense is gonna work better. Battle Healer is gonna go in C tier. I've actually learned it's not as bad as you think it is. It's still just not good though. This has the old Furnace, but if you ever played with Furnace in Prime Clash Royale of August of 2025, You know that this would be an easy S tier. S tier. Sorry, I said S tier. What am I on? Anyways, this is gonna go in B tier just because they nerfed it heavy. Still really good card though. Tesla, A tier. Really good. It does air defense, right? It's a building. It's pretty good. Earthquake, gotta be D tier. It's not that good. Bats, I'm putting bats in F tier. Like everything can defend bats. If it does air defense, it beats them. Same with like the tower. I think only one of them gets a hit off. So really good card. Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit's up there in S tier. I'm putting Fire Spirit down in B tier just because it's just not as good also. This guy, what's your name? Inferno Dragon. Inferno Dragon is going to go up in B tier. Actually, no, C tier. Just because you can counter it pretty easily. If it gets locked on tower, especially that Evo, you are not winning that game, dude. That thing, it does so much damage. Marcher. Marcher has almost no health. He does a decent amount of damage. He can be very annoying if he's behind a troop and you don't have a spell to counter him, because log, zap, giant, snowball, arrows, they all can't defend him like right there. So just for that, he's gonna go in C tier. Like, you have to get a card on him. So if you put him behind like a golem, like, you're in for a lot of damage. Zappies are going to go in F tier. I think that they can counter a Mega Knight if you play them right. Even then, they're just still not that good. They don't have that much health. Heal Spirit, do not use. There's just no reason to. And then Balloon. Balloon is a interesting card. Very good when you pair it with other cards, but I'm gonna put it in B tier just because its bomb only does like 300 damage. We already did Witch. Ram Rider is going to go in. It's definitely not as good as Hog Rider. For 5 elixir, it's gonna go B tier. We already did Barbarian. Log, easy S tier. Easy S tier. Sorry, I'm messing up my words this whole video. I don't know why. Anyways, next up, Royal Ghost. He is gonna go in A tier. Pretty good. Actually, we're gonna put him down to B tier. He has a decent amount of health. He's a splasher. Pretty good. Same with Golden Knight. Golden Knight's not a splasher. He's a champion, but he's still very good. Cannon is A tier. It's kind of like Tesla. It's not as good, but it's still up there in that A tier just because it's only 3 elixir and it still does a decent amount of damage. Firecracker, I gotta put in S tier, even though it pains me because of how much I hate that card. Actually, we're putting it in A tier just because it's so easy to get the King Tower activation on. Next up, we have this guy. I forgot his name. What is this guy? Goblin Giant. Goblin Giant is an F tier. Just I don't see him any times that I play. Golem, if you whenever he was getting slipped in 2.6 over like Fireball or Musketeer or Ice Golem, you knew you were done for. All right, you knew that Golem was coming as soon as double elixir hit. Because of that and his aura, I'm putting him in B tier. Overall, not the greatest for 8 elixir, but if you pair him with stuff, he can be good. This guy, what are you called? Skeleton Barrel. Skeleton Barrel is fine. I'm putting him D tier just because all of our spells can counter him. You can get a really nice log prediction, and you can kill it very instantly with once it logs, and you can once it hits the tower, you can log it, and it's awesome. Next up, we have Electro Spirit. D tier just because you can get a really easy King Tower activation. Tornado is going in. Do not use, honestly. Like, there's very situational card. Not that good. We have Skeleton Giant. Is that his name? Or is it? No, it's not Giant Skeleton. It's Skeleton King. That's his name. Honestly, C tier. Like, his ability is not that good. And finally, we have Skarmy. Skarmy is fine, right? It's not the greatest. Very counterable, but if you use somebody's spells, you can really well use this. So we're gonna put this in B tier just for that. And that concludes our tier list. So obviously there are some cards I didn't rank because they're already on the board. I can do another one, maybe. If you guys tell me in the comments that you don't like some of these where they are, let me know. But yeah, I hope that's more exciting than me placing down a bunch of dirt and renovating the village like grounds. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tier list thing. All right, now that that's out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that none of it was Minecraft, basically. Here's what I got done. I made this little fountain. I got the fish in there. Overall, I think it turned out pretty nice. I made a path down here. There used to be a house. I destroyed it. So next video, we can work on a house down there. There used to be 2 houses up in this area, but I destroyed both of them, so I can work on future projects. I can get the path up here done, but obviously there's a great view, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do more tier lists, I think that would be really fun. I personally enjoyed it. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see soon. I will be on vacation for the next week, so don't expect any videos. But yeah, there you go. I did save a fish right at the end. That was probably the most important thing I did. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace.